My name's Greg. I'm from the band Naugrim. We're just about to drop our new EP, Adversity. It's for fans of Lamb of God, Arch Enemy, As I Lay Dying, bit of classic metalcore. Yeah, we're stoked to get it out there, really.
I betcha, bro. It sort of steals the next question. Like I was going to say that you are set to release your debut EP, Adversity, Friday, November 10th. So how are you feeling, mate? Are you nervous? Are you excited? You're anxious? Like what sort of feelings?
Yeah, well, it's a little bit anxious, I suppose. There's a bit of the unknown, because like we've only been around a year, and this is our sort of first major release. We've played some pretty cool shows, but yeah, this is our first real test of the waters, I think. Yeah, bit nervous.
I betcha, man. But you're no stranger to the music industry. Like you've worked in it for a long time, bro. But what sorts of things do you focus on going into your debut album to make sure you get right?
It's funny, like, and I'm sure you're the same. Like you see a lot of stuff, and you see a lot of different music and different bands and things. And the one thing, like for me personally, I've been trying to concentrate on is not sort of letting that influence anything, if that makes sense. Like just trying to make sure that we're doing our own thing and that we're just happy with it. Like because there's so much stuff that's popular, or you can see what's sort of hitting real well, and it's just trying to do your own thing still, I think, is if that makes sense.
Yeah. So tell us a bit more
Yeah.
about Adversity from a musical point of view, then, bro, and what you were going for with it.
So what we're going for, like, we're all big fans of like classic metalcore, and just Lamb of God, At the Gates, As I Lay Dying. So musically, we really admire like a lot of grindcore bands too. So it's got some speed, blast beats, but then it's also got the groove side of it too. And even because we've got three of our members are in a doom band, there's some even like melodic guitar solos and stuff in there too. So it gives it like a real good mix. Yeah. And just no rules. No rules around what we wanted to do.
Best thing with music, mate. No rules. Just let it run its own course.
100%, man. Yeah, we didn't want to try and fit into like a box or anything. Just try and do our own thing and see what hits.
But there's only 5 tracks on the EP all up, mate. So I thought we'd run through them all one at a time, and you can tell us a bit more about them. So we'll start with Destroyer.
Yeah. So Destroyer is a song about what's the best way to describe Destroyer? It's really it's about a faith destroyer, really. So it's just it's when you hit a point where like everything's blown out, all hope. If anything, it's probably one of the darkest sort of songs on the album, as in just where I was at the time when we wrote it. And it's just it's lost, I suppose, just being lost and just no hope, really. Yeah, it's kind of negative, but yeah.
How about Severed?
So Severed is about just cutting ties with people from the past, and just how I suppose there's a little bit of COVID stuff in there around just how people changed during that period. And I don't know, like, some people just changed, and like you wouldn't talk to friendships that were cut, not with me personally, but just from what I saw with friends and everything. Yeah, I think it's sort of really opened up humanity of what people are really like. So it's just cutting the ties from those people who just don't serve, or can't serve that need with you anymore, can't meet you on the same level.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Then we got abolition. I don't even know what that word means, so you're gonna have to explain that to me as well.
So I had the meaning here, man, because that was kind of bad. Like we come up with that was like a last minute song title name as we were recording it. So pretty much this song was it's a lack of motivation, pretty much, abolition. So it's kind of like just indifference, and you've got no motivation to do anything, get off your ass or do anything at all. So it was pretty much just the vibe of that at the time. A lot of the songs in that, when I've written them, they've been named off something that's what's where I was at that time, if that makes sense.
Okay, then we've got Accursed.
Yeah. So yeah, Accursed is just so this is like it's mainly about anxiety, this song, and just self-destruction, really, the verge of a panic attack, and where that's at. I know if like there's a lot of people that suffer with it, but yeah, like crippling anxiety, man. It's pretty much that song is what it's about. I don't get them as much anymore, but when they do come on, they're pretty ruthless, eh? So yeah, anxiety.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And then it finishes off with From the Ashes.
Yeah, so From the Ashes, this is like rebirth, man. This is about just becoming the newer version of yourself. Like I made a lot of changes in my life over the second COVID lockdown here in Sydney. So what's that, 2022, I think? No, 2021. Whenever that was. But I made a lot of changes, man. I quit a corporate job, started running my own business. I went full balls deep back into music again. And just I became the best version of myself, I think. So I felt it was like a rebirth, like being reborn. Yeah. So it's just a rise from the ashes, man. Becoming like the best version and the true version of yourself.
Wait.
I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but
That'll do, man. So some of the common themes that sort of run through the album lyrically deal with depression, isolation, and addiction. So overall, would you say the EP is an EP of hope or despair?
I'd say hope, really, dude. It's like acknowledging those shit parts and then coming out the other side and working through it. Yeah. So it's definitely more hope than loss, you know.
I love the cover artwork too, bro. Like it's essentially a picture of the ocean meeting the mountains, but there's so much more going on there. Like, what's it trying to portray? It looks wicked.
So that's kind of like a mix of us, I suppose. Like we're from the Blue Mountains and everything, and we love nature where we're based. We wanted something that could be interpreted in a few different ways, and it wasn't, we didn't want to be sort of pigeonholed into like a pentagram and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we just wanted to leave it open for interpretation more than anything else, man. Yeah, we're pretty stoked with it actually. Like it's a good mix of a few different elements. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, real stoked on it.
Wait, and you're going to be hitting the road surely too to promote Adversary. So where are you headed and when?
Yeah. So we're just looking to book shows and stuff now, probably from March and April. And we're going to hit like all the East Coast, and then whatever opportunities come up in that as well. We're pretty much ready to go anytime. So, yeah, we're looking to have our own tour or go out with another band March or April at this stage.
So Adversity is out on Friday, November the 10th, brother. So where can people get themselves hold of a copy or have a listen to it?